Hello, this is Rox. Welcome to my January bullet journal setup video. For this month, I chose a wintry theme full of shades of blue and snow and snowflakes. And my main goal here was to use up as much as I could of my wintry stationery stash. One of my main inspirations for this month were these stickers and washi tapes I've got from Note Therapy. I ordered them at the end of last year when they were first launched, and I knew I wanted to use them. But since I usually do Christmassy themes in December, I decided that January is the time for a snowy theme with blue tones. For this month, I decided to only do collages. I didn't really have ideas for drawings, and I also wasn't in the mood for them. So this was the perfect occasion to use some more of the stationery that I've been collecting over the past over 6 years now. This is my 7th year bullet journaling, and I don't know where time went. But looking back, I like to see how my style changed and evolved over time. For the cover page, I wanted to use this kind of paper it's actually a page from a book. And then I decorated it with some different stickers from different sticker sets and different sources. I loved how it turned out. I was a bit nervous because, especially with collages, I'm really concerned about how the cover page will turn out, but this time I was actually happy with the result. All that was left was just writing the name of the month, January, and this is my cover page. On the left side of the cover page, this time I made the monthly calendar and the to-do list. Honestly, every time I keep wondering why do I make this monthly spread, because I don't really use them, if I'm honest with you. But it's somehow out of habit, and when I first do my monthly setup, I do use it. I write in it my monthly events, appointments, trips, and so on. So I guess even if it's just used once when I make the setup, I guess it still helps me since I keep doing it. I drew the calendar on the left side of the page, quite small, and then on the right side of the page I created a to-do list for the month. I decorated again with ephemera and stickers and washi tapes. I really loved combining all of the blue wintry stationery that I have, and I'm happy that, at least from my point of view, they look good together. Now I'm finishing it up with the gingham pattern that I love doing, and I love the look of it, so I think you will see this possibly monthly from now on. Finally, I'm just decorating with a few more stickers, and this is it for my calendar and to-do list spread. Basically my monthly planning. What I'm gonna do next is a spread for my habit trackers. I haven't done this in a few months, and it was because I didn't really feel the need for it. But with the beginning of the year, I feel like getting back on track with my habits, and the best way to do that is, of course, tracking them. So you will see that I have quite a lot of habit trackers for the month. For the habit trackers themselves, I use these habit tracker stickers that I made myself. Since I'm tracking quite a lot of habits, more than I usually do, I felt lazy and didn't want to draw all of the squares, so I just used the stickers that I had. I'm tracking 8 habits, as you can see, because, as I was saying, it's the beginning of the year and I wanted to get back on track. I feel like I went a little bit extra with the habit tracker titles here, because I usually just write the habit that I'm tracking and that's all. But this time I use this washi tape that I'm cutting in half, and then you will see that on top of each washi tape strip I'm sticking a piece of craft sticker paper on which I write the habit that I'm tracking. So it's more than I usually do for habit trackers, but it was a nice touch and I really love the way it looks in the end. The habits that I'm tracking in January are skincare, especially I have a tracker for my morning routine and my evening routine, taking my vitamins, any kind of sport that I manage to include in my schedule, like going to the gym, jogging or doing yoga. It's usually just going to the gym. And there's also eating healthy, cooking, reading, and no online orders, because I feel like towards the end of last year I went a little bit crazy in that area. After finishing my habit trackers, I started working on my weekly spreads. The first one actually covers the first 2 weeks of January, because for the first week I was still on vacation and I didn't have much planned. And the second week was a bit more full since I went back to work and also wanted to get organized on all of the other things I wanted to do. Right about now, it was high time for my cat to pay us a visit, because I think there's almost no video, or maybe no video, without her stepping over my stationery while I'm doing my setup. And what I'm doing for this week is using these stickers that look like pieces of paper from old books and coffee stained paper and other types of old paper. And for each day I also stuck one blue sticker, and I also use these day of the week stickers and some number stickers, which are also stickers that I made myself. I was just saying there's no video without Jinxie, and this is when she decided to actually lay herself on the table on top of my stationery and half on top of my notebook. You can't really see it, but I played with her a little bit and then went back to the planning. While doing the setup for the first weekly, I got this idea that I would like to make a weekly spread with just stationery from Notebook Therapy. I have quite a lot of winter stationery from them. Besides the stickers and washi tapes that I got last year, I have a few received from my friend Gabriella. Thank you, Gabriella. And I wanted to make use of them since I rarely do any themes with the color blue, and since these are wintry, it feels like they're quite specific to this season, so I wanted to use as much of them as I could. You will see that I am mostly using washi tapes, but what is nice about the Notebook Therapy washi tapes is that many of them do look like stickers. For example, those stamps that I just finished putting in the upper part of the spread, they are actually a washi tape. I also had in this wintry set a washi tape that's actually a tape with pre-cut stickers, which you also see me sticking here. If you know the set, you know which ones I'm talking about. And again, the day of the week stickers that I made myself. I really love how this turned out as well, and I'm happy that I was able to use so many stickers, and all of them from the same brand. The third weekly spread has, at least in my mind, a winter sports theme, and I use these stickers. So a ski slope, that couple going on a sleigh ride, and a few other stickers that make me think of a trip in the mountains where you go and practice winter sports. This is not really my thing. I think I've been on such a trip only a few times in my life, and it's not something that I do, but I had the stickers and I thought, why not use them on the same spread and make a sub theme out of it. And I simply had to also add a hot chocolate sticker, because what is better after a day spent outdoors in the cold? What is better than a hot cup of chocolate? And for my final weekly spread for January, I remembered I had quite a few wintry stickers in a different color palette, and especially because I wanted to use this washi tape with holographic snowflakes, I wanted to make a rather purple pink spread, which is different from the blue ones, but it still keeps a wintry theme. So I looked through all the stickers and I found a couple that fit this color palette, and then I used the washi tape on the sides and the stickers to just decorate it. Plus I added a few snowflakes and a few blue ones, just to keep in mind that the rest of the theme was blue. I wrote the days of the week with a marker here because I didn't want to use the same blue ones that I used in all the other spreads. I wanted to match the color of the spread. And quite at the last moment I realized that the last week of January has only 5 days in January, and the weekend is actually the start of February. So I first wrote weekend and then changed my mind and covered it with some stickers, because I wanted to include it in February since it belongs to that month. And with that, we've reached the end. Let's have a final flip through. I hope you liked this video. If you did, please hit the like button. If you want to see more, subscribe to the channel, and I will see you next time.